Buongiorno, guarda questa bella macchina. Those 5 words of Italian? Good day. Look at this beautiful car. It's the 2021 Alfa Romeo Giulia, and it's the first day of summer. Let's go for a drive today on Family Wheels. How to explain the mystique of the Alfa Romeo? Well, have you ever owned a pair of Italian shoes? And you know what I mean. The fit, the finish, the quality, the workmanship, just amazing. They're just special. Same for Italian suits. They just kind of slide around you, make you feel great and look great. And the Alfa Romeo is right in there with that. Well, I can tell you another story, and it's from long, long ago. A guy I knew who at the time was a newly minted doctor decided to get himself a sports car. He wasn't married yet. And he bought an Alfa Romeo 2000 GTV. And he said, well, you like the car, take it for a drive. So I did. And I was quite young at the time. And it left an impression that has stayed with me the rest of my life. It just handled exquisitely. And I owned a sporty car at the time, so I knew what I was doing. There's just something about Alfa Romeo handling. Here's a nice little selection of S-curves. I'm going to take them in N. The balance is phenomenal. Once in your lifetime, drive an Alfa Romeo, any era, and you'll get what I mean. Some cars that handle well, they don't ride very well. This car rides beautifully. It's so smooth. It just soaks up the bumps. You could take a very long trip in this car and not feel worn out. Plus, I've got Italian leather surrounding me. Classy. Acceleration? Yeah, lots. And oh my goodness, does this thing ever stick to the road. What a joy this thing would be to drive over the Rocky Mountains. Or the Italian Alps. And let's hit the brakes. Total confidence. Our Giulia has many amenities. It is the top spec, and you know, $60,000 you expect something for your money. Plus it's in this heated competition for compact luxury sports sedans with BMW, Audi, Mercedes, Genesis, and others. My vote for the top feature goes to these seats. They have an extended bolster in the front, which is extendable bolster in the front, which is something I'm big on, and the Germans have that. But not only do they have great leg length and this exquisite leather, and they have perforations in them, although they're not ventilated, many ways adjustable. I really like that you can adjust the bolsters in and out. Some of the more high-spec sport sedans have that, and it's really a nice feature on this one. And by the way, the passenger seat also has all the adjustments that the driver's seat has. On the driver's side, we have 3 memory positions as well. We also have a lovely sunroof here. The block here for between here and the glass is just lightly perforated. It looks like a 1,000 stars above your head. Then there's a moonroof for the kids in the back. It, of course, does not open, but there's a manual sliding panel that closes it off. As you'd expect of a car that has Alfa Romeo badging all over it, the steering wheel is very sporty, not too much so. It's very comfortable, just the right controls, and in Italian fashion, the engine start-stop button is on the lower left, shades of Ferrari. One amenity this car does not have that a number of its competitors do is a head-up driving display on the windscreen. I'm a big fan of those if they're done right. We don't have it on this car. The interface between driver and car is also well executed, with an infotainment center that can be operated through its touchscreen or the rotary knob between the seats, flexibility that really improves the user experience. The smartphone pocket is also well designed, keeping both cell phone and charging cord out of the way. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are mandatory these days, but the Alfa also has wireless charging. USB jacks in the B and C standards are present up front, while 2 Type B jacks are in the back. Speaking of which, the back seats are heated, the rear doors have better speakers than many front doors, and there's a pass-through for carrying skis. Let's do our family wheel storage test. 3 bags of groceries, a backpack, and a stroller. And boy, if you're dropping your kids off at their prep school in this thing, you're going to be the coolest parent there. We've got just enough room in the trunk of the Giulia for our standardized cargo. There's certainly room for a couple of suitcases if Parent 1 and Parent 2 are going on a lovely trip somewhere. And our rear-facing child seat fits, but only just. It's leaning up against the front seat. And with our rear-facing child seat in place in the back, there is room up front for an adult. There's a bit of knee room, but I have to say, my legs are up off the seat cushion here, so it's a pretty tight squeeze for a person who's my height, 5'11", 180 centimeters. First of all, in Canada, only the all-wheel drive versions are available. In the United States, there are rear-wheel drive versions available, and they cost $2,000 US less. Base price for the Sprint model is $51,590, the TI $56,090, and our TI Sport $58,840 is the base price. However, there's an important caveat on that. Right now on the alfaromeo.ca website, those prices all include a $1,500 discount. They really want a deal on these cars, and to offer $1,500 off just like that out of the box, you might be able to even get a better deal than that should you be interested in buying one. Options on our TI Sport include $700 for the lovely green paint, which by the way is called Verdi Visconti Metallic. Doesn't everything sound better in Italian? $2,400 gets us the 8-way power sport leather seats, and they are terrific. There's also a $1,700 premium package. It includes Harman Kardon audio, heated rear seats, wireless charging, and a cargo net and hooks in the back. For $1,395, we add the Nero Edizione Black Edition. And that includes a blacked out trim all around, 19-inch wheels with yellow brake calipers, and Pirelli P7 tires. The $1,200 further option is for the leather dash and upper door surfaces. This adds up to $64,390 plus $1,895 destination fee and $100 AC fee in Canada, as well as various taxes. Alfa Romeo has a long reputation for being unreliable. That 2000 GTV I fell in love with so many years ago, it suffered many problems. And here in 2021, in a J.D. Power reliability survey, Alfa placed 31st out of 32 brands. There is some comfort in the 4-year 80,000-kilometer warranty and 1 year of no-charge scheduled maintenance, but leasing the Giulia and handing it back after, say, 4 years could be the most prudent course. So at the end of the day, what do we make of the Alfa Romeo Giulia? It is a solid competitor against the BMW 3 Series and others of its ilk. It's got room for your stuff in the trunk, it's got room for a child seat and back, and you're all wrapped up in this beautiful Italian leather. Then, of course, there's the performance. Close to 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and that Alfa Romeo handling. Of course, there's the reliability issue with Alfa Romeos, and we've already discussed that. So if you're looking for something that has all the performance and doesn't look like every other sport luxury car on the road, this could be the one for you. That's our look at the 2021 Alfa Romeo Giulia TI Sport. A beautiful car that is also a joy to drive. But what did you think? Leave a comment, and thanks for subscribing, and of course, thanks for watching. I'm Richard Detman. See you next time on Family Wheels. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some more driving to do.